Camouflage, functional or fashionable? After listening to all these points, you yourself decide whether camouflage is functional or fashionable. Each nation has its own style of camouflage as it helps them to blend as per the geography of that nation. In Mahabharata, with few smart tricks by Krishnaji, Pandav won the battle. Similarly, being visible in camouflage is one of the interesting methods of camouflage. It is called as visual deception. Here, its effectiveness is based on visibility. The aim is to hide something valuable or significant. This technique helps to trick the enemy based on inaccurate judgment, which helps them to capture attention towards less important things. It's similar to putting a mouse trap. So basically, the attention of the mouse is towards the food item and not the trap. So it's a visual deception for the mouse. Like the camouflage unit in the First World War were made using paper mache dummy heads, which drew out enemies' attention. So any sniper firing at them would reveal their position. You know, camouflage technique was also used to keep an eye on enemy troop. This was done by cutting down the real battle damaged trees and replacing it with dummy or replicas. Ships were huge in size, so it becomes really difficult to conceal this huge ship. So to prevent them from getting lost in the sea, they started using bold shapes, lines and contrasting colors to distort. That means to give a false image of ship's physical form. This made it difficult for submarine commanders to access a ship's size, shape, course and range. Like the Swimming Sherman was an inflatable and an amphibious tank, that means which has the ability to stay on both land and water, was built in such a way that gave enough buoyancy to support its weight without sacrificing armor or firepower. They were also known as funny tanks of D-Day. British armies suffered huge losses due to their bright uniforms, so they used tea or soil to dye their bright uniforms, which gave a dusty look to match the surroundings. These newly colored uniforms were known as khaki, which means dust. Then engineers developed frog skin uniform. Here they used disruptive coloration camouflage. This brown and green frog pattern became an important part of ponchos, shelters, uniform and helmet covers. Then leaf twig pattern came into existence. Later, they started wearing tiger stripe camouflage pattern, both on and off duty. Then woodland style leaf pattern came into existence. M81 woodland pattern became an authorized standard for all branches of military in the late 70s. This uniform included 4 color patterns of black, brown, green and khaki. Then during Gulf War, a 6-color chocolate chip cami uniform was issued as the shades were suitable for desert activity. It has shades of brown and grey with specks of black. Chocolate chip was replaced by more subdued 3-color pattern of tan, brown and light khaki green, which gained a nickname coffee stain camouflage as the brown resembled the coffee. In early 2000s, first time computer generated patterns were developed. The colors were green, tan and grey to blend with woodland and sandy environment. Soldiers' uniform have been in and out of fashion because of their cool prints, but also their uniform portrays devotion, honor, loyalty and courage. In 1943, Vogue featured military camouflage in its magazine. Then in 1971, Vogue printed trend collage on camouflage with models dressed in gear. In 1980s, hunters and civilians started wearing camouflage. Also, South Africa's giraffe pattern is considered to be one of the rarest camouflage patterns. You know, snipers are one of the most difficult in military profession. Snipers operate in the loneliest and deadliest environment in the warfare. Snipers are also taught that camouflage and concealment are more than just painting their face and wearing materials surrounding the environment, but also their mission involves staying still, quiet and cautious in every movement. They get a special training for the same and also are put to test where they have to cross 1000-meter long and 400-meter wide field in just 4 hours. The sniper has to be mentally, physically and environmentally connected to the environment. Ghillie suits are most important for sniper as they help to break the human silhouette. Few snipers make their own ghillie suit with the materials that they gather on their own. They aren't allowed to purchase it from anywhere. Ghillie suits were first used in World War I. And interestingly, the fighter plane's top was painted brown. So whenever someone sees from above, it actually merges with the line. And the bottom was painted blue or white to merge with the sky when someone sees it from below. Tiger stripe were used as camouflage which became a fashion statement. But these had a flaw that they were manufactured in Southeast Asia using vegetable dye, which had a tendency to fade. So, as they faded, it stood out more, thus affecting its efficacy. As they wore camouflage uniform, it became very difficult for the soldiers to spot their enemy. So they made advancement in counter technology tools, that is, the tools that were used to spot the camouflage uniforms. Unmanned air vehicle equipped with thermal imaging were used to find camouflage uniform. But how this tool works? So basically it detects the heat that is emitted from the bodies of fighter who are hiding or vehicle or any other object and then presents it with the help of thermal imaging. Infrared light emitted by object is scanned by infrared detectors. Thermal imaging creates a detailed temperature pattern called a thermoground. Another interesting method of camouflage is seen in Abraham tank, which emits a good heavy amount of smoke that makes everything behind the smoke screen invisible. This blocks the light and is used to hide the heat of the exhaust and cool it down. Ghillie suits were even popular among hunters as well to hide from their prey so they could take their best shot. In 1964, the military camouflage started being sold by sportswear manufacturer. Camo clothes, boots were produced. Famous brand started selling camouflage with their logo and brand name. With technological advancement, there are few ongoing projects that would make the camouflage even much better. Like the ultra lightweight camouflage nets are in progress. The color and pattern helps them to blend in multiple backgrounds. They have a built-in heat screening panel that reduces the thermal emission by 30 to 40%. And a possible color changing camo suit could be seen in future, which changes the color in response to surroundings. So what do you think? Camouflage is more functional or fashionable? And what would be the future of camouflage?